It's about 2 years since I first started recording the Finger of Encouragement series, and in this last month I've had the opportunity of having a new operation. The operation is a Tenolysis, Tenolysis operation on a finger. And there are some different reactions to it, one of which is that off the hand itself there is a numbness down the side. The operation actually is undertaken in the palm of the hand, and it involves opening it up, and in the opening up nerves are moved, and parts like the tendons are actually affected as well. It means that there will effectively be a scar on my hand for probably the rest of my life, and there'll be some other side effects as well. The reason for this video is just to sort of say that it's a good thing, it's a challenge, and hopefully the recovery will occur in due course smoothly. The hand has to be elevated for a period of time after the operation, a couple of weeks, and there is a noticeable feeling of the swelling from the hand. It's not something that's uncommon, it's something that's fairly common, and have to use ibuprofen quite a reasonable amount of the time as well. From the viewpoint of things like stitches, stitches are the wound is actually restitched up as part of the treatment process, and the actual operation was undertaken at a place called the Pulver Taft Hand Centre in Derby, where one of the leading surgeons is based and works through the NHS, and his Mr. Bainbridge is the surgeon that undertook the operation, and I was very privileged to be one of a number of people who had operations in the theatre there, and the staff were really good. It's not advisable to drive until stitches, dressings, plasters and spirits have been removed. If you're unsure whether you're allowed to drive, ask the doctor or nurse. Well, guess what? I wasn't. So unfortunately at the current moment in time, I have to look outside, look at the car, and there's no opportunity of getting out there and driving. But it's just one of those challenges. There is the long-term feeling at the moment of it being tight, and the idea is the hand should be able to move, and I have to do this kind of exercise, just straightening it up and opening it up on a regular basis, and that's quite a challenge within the whole process of the treatment. But I really want to encourage you, if you ever get told that you're going through this kind of operation, I reckon the operation probably lasted about an hour maybe, or less than that indeed, and I think I was the last one to go through theatre on the day. It's something you can come out from, it's something you can walk out from, it's something that if it's going to solve issues like the movement of the hand, it's going to be encouraging. For the last year or so I've not been able to open my hand up fully, and part of the treatment is to actually get the movement and to really deal with the swelling issues and things like that. So there's a whole bunch of different things there. As I say, I have to keep my hand up like this a good part of the time at the moment to reduce the swelling, which isn't an issue. And as somebody that's actually gone through the whole issue of having an amputation and having had the treatment for different things, I would firmly say, if you get into a situation like this, it's not the end of the world. There is a future, and you can move forward. Just have a bit of faith, have a bit of confidence, and just believe that life will move on. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and I'm hoping it's interesting. So I had the operation in a place called Derby Royal Infirmary this last week or two, and as I say, it's something that you can work through.